Hello there guys, back down at Walthamstow Reservoirs again today, on the number 2. Arrived in nice and early. It started to rain immediately already, so it's not brilliant, so body's up. I only got one rod out at the moment, going to get the other rod out. Thought I'd run through that quickly with you guys, because pretty much today I also want to be casting these rods out and leaving them to sit. I was going to fish number 1 today, but unfortunately there's a match on. Made up a good hefty barrel of spud mix. But looks like I'm not going to be able to use it that much. I mean, might as well just pile it all onto here and just sit one rod on it. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. Well, hopefully this wind won't blow the body away. Alright. Okay, right, I'm just setting up the right hand rod right now. Just running through what I'm doing quickly. Pretty much the same system as last time. Basic safe zone quarter clips. My 2-ounce pear lead. God, it is windy. Basic black rig once again, bit of suppleness from the coated braid. This time I'm using red squid and tangerine dumbbells, and I've got some 14 millers in there too. A basic piece of popcorn on there, so a nice presentation. And now what I'm going to do, once again using the Carp Trio range, so I'm going to get out the boilie mesh again. Bait today as well. What I've got, I made this up last night. One of the most underused baits, I must say, is bread. So in there I've got a load of bread, and what I've also done as well, I've got some ground up hemp, and I've added that in there too, so a very nice mix. You can see the little back bits in there, obviously that's the hemp. So yeah, I'm going to get that into a little bag, put some FD pellet in it, a few crushed boilies. Don't want to leave any whole ones in there this time, no freebies like that. But not a massive bag, only small, so I'll show you this bag in a little while, and let's get out to the island then. Alright. There you have it, little PVA bag ready to go out. Let's get it out there then. Okay, well before I put the left hand rod out, I'm going to do a bit of spud work really. Did bring all that bait with me, so I thought might as well do something with it. But what I'm going to do for this one, I'm still going to do a PVA little bag from the Carp Trio range once again, but the only difference is this time I'm going to be using BM Baits infused fish oil glugs. Well, they're more or less just basic oils, so it's got a phone call right now, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that, just had a little phone call. Yeah, so as I was saying, using the infused fish oils from BM Baits. I've got 2 here, I've got HPC and Tangy Bird, so we're going to see what we can do with those. Probably going to add them into the bag of crumb and hemp, so we're going to see if we can make a nice little mix up there. Nice bit of nuttiness with some sweetness, and of course quite a bit of pellet in there. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get the spud out, but we're going to make this bag up first, so let's do this and then we'll get that spud mix done. Alright. So right, going to get the spud mix out there now. I just give you guys a quick show around of what's actually in this mix. On the hair itself, I'm going to be fishing sweet corn, as you might be able to see there. This is just on top because I did it last night. Loads of the HPC in there, crab and cray, red squid and tangerine. And they've got some pigeon condition in here, of course, FT pellet. Got some of the glug as well from BM, so I've got the squid and the crab in there. Yeah, so that sweet corn will be a nice little added attraction as well, nice bit of vision for the carp hopefully, and don't mind a bream or two, but let's see if we can get one first. Okay, so as you can see, a nice good mix there. Can add a bit of water to it now just to give it a bit more form. So yeah, let's do it then. Alright. Okay, right, so just got all the spud mix out. Now I'm going to put my left hand rod out. This is what I'm doing. As always, I don't know if you guys can see it, flat pear lead, and then I got my little bag down there. It's that simple crumb mix I was showing you guys earlier on. I got a bit of sweet corn there as well. Got a bit of rig party on that. What I'm doing there, because I've got the rig party, I'm hooking it above the party, so as in the cast, hopefully the pressure that we put on the party won't make it go flying off. So anyway, I'll get this one out there now. That corn will be nice and popped up just above the hook. So yeah, let's get this one out there, and then I'll update you guys a bit later on then, I guess. Right. Okay, well I was in quite a rush this morning really. Wanted to get the baited area done. It's about 10 kilo of spud mix out there now, so it's pretty much well and truly filled in for the day. I'm going to leave all the rods out there hopefully. I'm contemplating the right hand rod, bringing it in and just chucking it somewhere else, because I mean it is a chod rig, so I mean if I do see a fish I can always plop it on its head. But yeah, it was quite a rush this morning to get down there. Quite a few people down there. There's a couple of matches. I was going to fish number 1 today, that's why I came all spodded up, but there's a match on there, there's a 2-day match. There's also one on the lower Maynard as well, which is going to be my other option, but once again that's gone as well. So I thought number 2 again, give it a go, see what happens. I haven't seen any fish show. I was told that they were down at number 3, so I'm thinking about moving, but now I put that bait in, I'm a bit like, nah, we'll leave it for now, play it safe, see how things go. I could take a walk down there later on, bring the rods in and walk down. Anyhow, yeah, should be a good session. It's been quite rainy lately, so probably plenty of oxygen in the lake for the carp to be moving around on. And yeah, we'll see how things go then. Alright. Okay, well, it's been a few more hours since I last updated you guys. I think a move's going to be on the cards now. I'm going to have to move to number 3 probably. I've been told there have been probably a few fish jumping over there now, so thinking that I'm going to have to move over there. Got to lug all the gear over there probably. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see how it goes. Don't really want to bivvy up too brightly up here right now, so the wind's blowing right down at this corner. It could be a good indication that the fish might come down there later on, but with all these ducks it's not looking brilliant. So you might have to move. Right, well, just a little word with the rangers a little while ago. Just came past in their van. They pretty much said there's been a few fish shown on number 3, but there has been a few down here as well. Bloke lost one apparently earlier on today, so it's a good indication that the fish are moving around. Like loads and loads of bleeds, but it's probably just due to the wind, because it is quite a gale down here. I don't know if you can hear it. But what I'm going to do, right hand rod, it's on a chod rig, bring it back in again. Today I'm using on that one there, I'm using the tangerine and butyric acid pop-ups from BM. Just got these the other day, thought I'd give them a go. I'm going to see what I can do, and let's hopefully, fingers crossed, sit on the rods and we'll wait for a bite then. Okay, so this is the chod rig that I'm going to be putting out. Nice 1 ounce distance lead there, on your basic fox lead core once again. This time, as I said earlier on, I'm using the BM Baits tangerine and butyric acid pop-ups. They're really nice and buoyant. I mean, they're only small, but they really do work. Perfectly matched the hook right there, as you can see. Obviously on the swivel again, free running, nice and easy. beautiful action. I'll also steam these chods. Well, I've got quite a few chods made up, so I'm pretty much ready to go. Yeah, just a nice steamed action. This is at a perfect angle because when it sits in the water, it'll just sit like that. So nice and balanced, just what you want for a chod. So what I've done as well, I've just simply put it on. I'm not going to do the whole looping it on and everything else. I'm just putting it straight through the middle, burning it on there with a stopper, of course. So let's get this one back out there to the island, and it's not going to be changed after this. It's just going to stay out by the island all day. Same with all the other rods, more or less. Hopefully won't have to bring them in. We'll see how things go though. So yeah, let's get this one out there. All right. Well, that one landed right on the money. Just going to show you guys where it actually did land. Just off the island out there. I think this swim in particular is called the Crow's Nest. Landed just out there, just underneath where that bush is really. Right in that gap. So yeah, I've got the other rods. I've got one in front of this snag right here, and then I've got another one located just down here to the left. It's about rod length away because I spotted up quite a big area there, put around 10 kilos of bait out. The reason why this swim is commonly known as a crow's nest is due to this big old fella up here. You can see that's quite a large nest. But yeah, all rods on the money right now. So hopefully if we sit here and wait for them, they might come along eventually. Okay, right, well, sun's just come out. Still no signs of fish, but there's plenty of activity on the water really as far as the birds are going. There's quite a few swifts going around the water. It could be a fly hatch happening. Just whilst I'm waiting around, I thought I'd show you guys the effectiveness once again of the Carp Craze PVA. This one here is the 22mm boilie mesh. It's the top one there, you can see that. And yeah, it's very, very effective. So what I've done with this, I've got a red squid and tangerine boilie, simple 14mm with a piece of popcorn once again. Fishing a very, very small bag. This is more or less my distance rig. So if I'm going to be fishing number one, got to chuck it 130 odd yards. That's the sort of thing you want to be going for. So I'm just going to quickly dunk it in the bucket, and I'm going to show you guys how this one works then. Okay, so I decided to remove the corn because it was actually too buoyant. Because I did test it in the margins first, so it's going to be a simple boilie rig more or less. So let's dunk it in the bucket quickly and show you guys how it works. There you go. Sinks nice and slowly because of the bread. And within seconds, as you can see, that PVA is just unfolding lovely. There you go, nice burst, air bubbles coming up. And there we go, all gone, perfect that is. So that is the fastness and the effectiveness of the Carp Craze PVA. That's brilliant with that. So that was a crumb mix in there, and as you can see, the rig is nicely hidden. So perfect. Just to prove how good that is. So, yeah. Look, not even a trace of PVA is left on that hook. So that is just brilliant, isn't it? It's exactly what you want, guys. So get on the Carp Craze trio range, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Absolutely fantastic. Right, well, I wasn't overly confident on the left-hand rod, so I decided to bring it in This is the result. I don't know if you can see it there, but we've got a little natural hanging onto the corn, which is one of these little bloodworms. Plenty of silt out there. I mean, oh actually no, that's another little leech of some sort. Don't know what the heck that is really. It's on the hook at least. I'm going to get that off. But there is all sorts out there right now, so I had to reshape all that and get it back out. So I retied another another mesh bag, and hopefully this will bag a fish. I'm not going to touch it now, so fingers crossed. Okay, right. Well, finally got one. It's in the net right now. Going to bring him up. It is a bream, but who cares? It's a fairly big old slab, so we're going to get him weighed and I'll show him to you guys. Brilliant stuff. All happy now. Right. Okay, so here we have it. Just going to get him unhooked right now. Right in the bottom lip. Perfect hook position. That was in the middle rod. Just took a little walk up the steps just to see if I could see any fish going on. And yeah, stormed off. Couldn't believe it. Great result. So going to get him out the sling now. Give you guys a quick glimpse with him. He is a big old slab. I can't actually believe the size of this one. Don't know how I'm going to lift him up for you guys, but oh, he is big. Never really held a bream this big before, so bear with me. If you can see him there, giant bream, eh? Lovely stuff. So there we have it then. 13-pound bream. What an absolute giant. He's been through the walls as well. He's got quite a few marks on him, but absolute slab. Took me like 3 seconds to bring him in though. Didn't put up much of a fight at all. Just show him to the guys. Absolutely gorgeous fish. I'm so happy with that one. So happy. Might try and get a photo, see how things go. But well chuffed with that one. Brilliant. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm so happy right now. First bream out of the number 2. Well chuffed. Shame it was on a carp, but oh well. Still, big old slab of a bream. Couldn't believe it. So I've got to get that rod straight back out there again. I'll show you once again, guys, what I did with that rod, so you know what's going on with that. And yeah, brilliant. Let's get him back out there then. All right. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you guys the rig that I had him on. So simple blowback, as you can see. Red squid and tangerine dumbbell, and a piece of popcorn. As you can see up here as well, the lead has ejected on the clip. So I mean, normally it's meant to come straight off the clip, but this time it didn't, unfortunately. But saves me a lead at least. But also what I did, I had the aid of a carp craze mesh bag, and that's just loaded with that crumb that I was showing you guys. I've got a few boilies in there, just crushed, quite a bit of the FT pellet as well. But mega stuff, alright? So I think we should hook this one back on there and put it back up. Alright. Okay, well literally just lost one. Left hand rod, a few bleeps on it, then it took a bit of line, stopped again, took a bit more line. Could have been a bream bite, but struck into the fish. I did have him on, completely gutted really. I lost him in the end, don't know why. I felt quite a lot of grating for some reason, I didn't know what it was. There's a lot of vibration coming through the line. It could have been crossing the peck of the fish, but I don't think it was that sort of thing. I don't know, it could be some sort of snag out there. I was just trying to bring him in and all of a sudden, off he went. I tried to give him a bit of line now and again, try and play him off, but he wasn't having it, and that was it, gone. Ah well, got the rod back out straight away though. Back on another one of the Carp Craze wide bags. Simple little mesh bag once again. Just going for that crumb approach that I showed you guys earlier on. There's a bit of bread in there, and yeah, some of the FT pellet, a few crushed boilies. but I don't know. Oh, once again, fingers crossed we'll be able to get another one on there at least. I don't know, eh? Oh well. Okay, well, it's just approaching bite time, just gone 4 o'clock. Left-hand rod on the chod rig, the BM baits, tangerine and butyric acid pop-up. Managed to bag this gorgeous bream. Don't know if you guys can see him before, but there we go. 12-pound bream, there's another one. Great stuff, so let's get him back and happy days. Okay, so the chod rig which I showed you guys earlier on. Nice little fluoro bait there from the BM baits, tangerine and butyric acid pop-ups. Bagged a lovely little 12-pound bream. Smashing stuff. I'm not too bothered about bream. Still nice, still big old slab, so brilliant. Let's see if we can catch a carp now. Okay, well, it's pretty much come to the end of the session now. Time-wise, let's quickly find out if I can find my phone. Right, here we go. We're looking at 10 to 9, so time has been going by quite slowly. No more bleeps, no more fish shown. Just packing away the pod now. So I've got the rods out still. Just got 2 just laying here on the decks. Got the landing net, of course, net all ready still, so just in case. But yeah, it's been a good session all in all. 2 bream. Wasn't disappointed. I was actually quite happy with that. Yeah, good result all in all though. So cheers for watching, guys. Once again, check out the Carp Crows Trio range, and also not forgetting, check out BM Baits. I'm sure you guys definitely won't be disappointed in either company. Absolutely fantastic bait, fantastic PVA range, money for value all the way right there. Nice one, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon.